Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, September 7th, luck is on your side. Really good energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius here. Could be dealing with Cupid's arrow, but I do feel like whatever is going on for September 7th, your hard work and dedication are paying off. So, you know, you're getting a lucky streak here. Spirit, please show me September 7th for the collective. What messages, what guidance? Wow. Okay, we've got bring love into the situation. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So, bottom of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you do have Capricorn here twice. Capricorn is about, well, government. So you could be hearing a lot of shit that's going on with the government. Maybe there's been, you know, obviously there's been a lot of fighting when it comes to our government, you know, trying to take away our rights. You know, Sagittarius is about foreign policy, foreign places, foreign people, foreign land. So you could be hearing something about what's going on overseas. Okay. You could be hearing about what's going on with, you know, our foreign policy at that, you know, especially with them bringing in a lot of people from other countries, ones that have not even been vetted. You know, they're bringing in people that they don't even know if they're terrorists or not. They're just kind of dropping them off here going, okay. So I do feel like there's something here about the government, and also something here when it comes to the people and the people fighting for their rights when it comes to the government, okay? So I can't help but not see this, you guys. As much as I would really like to stay away from the politics, we do have to have that in our world. And I only say that because Capricorn is politics. It's our government. It's old men. It's ruled by Saturn. You know, when Saturn, Pluto, and Mars came together in the sky on January 12th, 2020, that's when we had this huge political upheaval, as well as this, you know, this flu that we're going through. But the flu is actually our government, okay? The virus is actually our government, okay? So, and that's, I mean, it just shows right here. So luck is on the people's side. I do feel like, you know, there is some type of a court ruling. I'm almost getting like there's a court ruling. I could have something also to do with the Supreme Court. So I am seeing that here. Sorry, guys. You know, that's what I'm getting out of all of this, okay? Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to even apologize because this is exactly what needs to come up, if, you know, and it may go against what you guys want to listen to, but you are very close to achieving your goal and bringing love back into the situation. We need to bring love into, you know, everything that we do, you know, and even pouring love back into these old farts who are just screwing everything up for the rest of us. But it's going to end up in their turn, you know, in the long run. You know, the age of Aquarius is about ready to take us back into the Garden of Eden. So, you know, that's why we're having to question our government. We're questioning the science. We're questioning all these things because it's going to go back to, you know, the Garden of Eden, you know, growing your own fruits and vegetables, you know, going back to the more natural remedies, you know, that are here that were made from the earth. I do see that here. And then we do have Virgo also showing up underneath here. It says you are good enough. So Virgo rules health industry. You know, that's why people during Virgo season actually get sick. I know flus and colds actually really do exist. You wouldn't know at this day and age, you know, because there's nothing other than just the other flu. Now, with that said, you guys, I do want to say, you know, it's time that, you know, whatever this goal is, you know, that you guys have in mind, I do feel like there's an ending today. There is a finalization and a completion when it comes to some type of a job well done. Okay, complete side note, we're changing off of the other stuff. Okay, but you know, even that other stuff could actually have a lot to do, you know, with when it comes to you fighting for your own rights, when it comes to what you put in your body, when it comes to your work. You know, maybe you've been fighting for your freedom to choose. You know, whatever you choose to do is entirely up to you. But nobody should be made to take it, especially when it comes from the government. That is overstepping their reach. They're here to work for the people. They're not here to keep the people's health in order and tell people what to do. So I do feel, I want to read the bring love into the situation. The new moon in Aquarius. This card talks about Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. This is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own. So for some of you, maybe you are quitting your job and you're having to do things more independently. But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. So yeah, letting go of the past and moving towards the future. Aquarius is future energy. So, we do have, Saturn just left Capricorn and went into Aquarius at the end of December. So it's only been there for a few months, not even a full year. And, I feel like there's a lot of work. Today, you guys could just be working a lot, okay? Maybe for some of you, you had a lucky break when it came to your work and you could be getting a raise, okay? So whatever, and maybe you are wanting to, be in a higher position as well. And so, just so you have to love what you do. If you are not loving what you're doing and you're expecting a raise and you're expecting a promotion and you don't actually care about what you've got going on, I'm going to tell you right now, that's probably not going to bode well. So this is going to be the opposite. So you could be losing your job at this time. For others of you, if it's time for you to quit a job, if it's time for you to quit a relationship, keep that in mind as well. You need to be more detached from some of these situations, okay? Thinking outside the box will bring a solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius is also the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Okay, Aquarius is humanity. We have Saturn in Aquarius, which is the ruler of humanity. Okay, and you have the ruler of Aquarius over in Taurus, and Taurus is our assets, our debts, our value system. So you've got Saturn in a place of humanity. You've got the ruler of Saturn, which is squaring off to Saturn, Uranus, sitting in Taurus, and it's like, when it's a square, it's like you have to come to some form of an agreement. Like, are you going to go this way? Are you going to go this way? Are you going to give up what you believe in for somebody else's beliefs? Saturn, right? Oh, I do this for your safety, your health, or do you do it Uranian way, which is like, it's so funny because this card keeps coming up in today's readings. I've done multiple readings today, personal readings, and this card just keeps coming up. Rebel, because why not? Fuck it, you need to do what you're called to do. And sometimes it talks about rebelling and going against the grain, and you need to stand up for your, what you believe in. And in doing so, you're almost to the finish line of whatever this is. I do feel like you are going to have a victory, some type of a victory today when it comes down to it, which is great, Congratulations for those of you who are in that victorious phase. All the hard work that you guys have been putting in on whatever these situations, whether it's a relationship, this is all about relationships, every bit of this. Again, Aquarius is humanity. That's relationships. We have Mercury in Libra. It's relationships. So, wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So here we go. Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. And I kind of feel like it's like the Nine of Wands are the communications coming in hot, okay? And at the end of the day, Ace of Cups, it does say bring love into the situation, and I just felt like I was supposed to pull one more card. So at the very you're going to get some type of communication that whatever has been going on, maybe something from the past that you've been trying to end, is finally coming to fruition. There is some type of communication that is coming in. And I do feel like it's something that you've been protecting, something you've been working really hard on, and something that you believe in, and you have not stopped. You have kept going. The Capricorns, and I'm not just saying Capricorns, but, the goat in general, goes dredging up the mountain, and it doesn't stop because it gets tired. It continues to go. It continues to move until it gets to its final destination. And I kind of feel like, with the perseverance, you are almost there. So I feel like, if there's something going on today, today about, some type of travel. You're not quite leaving just yet. You don't feel like the victory is like fully there, but there is a victory. You have won over something, and, you need to, send this situation off with love and good graces. This could be something to do with a car, because again, we do have Mercury retrograde coming up. So for some of you, you do need to deal with a car situation, okay? Transportation situation. I did just see the 10 of Pentacles, so I feel like there's some type of money that is coming in, money that has been built up long term, something about investments here as well. Now, with that said, just kind of good news for me in that as well. The one thing about the Capricorn energy too is it is devil energy, all right? Capricorn is the devil in the Turo, so you want to make sure that somebody who isn't trying to have power and control over you. I do feel like luck is on your side, and I feel like, you could be dealing with somebody who is younger than you, but this could also be your child. Maybe you are, maybe the politics of the school is finally paying off. And I just got that, when I see the children here, and it's because you have been working on protecting your children. You have been standing up for your children. And because of that, luck is on your side, and all your hard work and dedication, even though it may not feel like it's paying off, there is something coming in. There's going to be some type of communication that comes in, and it's going to help bring some type of clarity to the situation. And you're going to feel victorious. The Chariot is victory. It's success. It's moving forward. And where is it moving towards? It's moving towards the Ace of Cups, the 1111. Your cup runneth over, your emotional fulfillment. And that's really funny because it's clarifying, bring love into the situation. Look at the water pouring here. Look at the water pouring here. For some of you, you need to go sit down at the water. You need to drink more water. You could be celebrating and I just got celebrating and having wine with a friend, having a wine down, right? Okay. Be careful not to drink and drive. You really don't want to get in trouble doing that. All right. At the end of the day, though, for some of you, there's going to be some type of romance. You could be bringing in romance. You worked really hard all day. There is some type of communication that is coming in the morning. I feel like it's kind of like today's, reading, which I'm recording this on the 6th. So if you go back and if you haven't listened to today's reading, it was all about communications, lots of communications, lots of clarity, lots of truth. Sometimes there could be some type of, hasty communications, because this is like an event. So it's almost like, there's some type of communication that comes in, and then all of a sudden, I almost feel like, these two people have their sword up, and then, she's being very protective. She's like, no, I'm not dealing with this, with your hasty communication. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not arguing with you, but I will stand up for what it is that I believe in. Okay. And in doing so, because she's willing to stand up for what she believes in, she's standing next to the Chariot. She becomes very successful because she is not willing to give up on what it is that she believes in. So, I feel like that's one big thing in this reading that I'm getting, is because you are willing to put in, you put in a lot of work, and you're not willing to settle. You're not willing to just lay down for people anymore. And I think you're fed up. You're fed up with giving away your power, and that's what I'm really getting. And because of that, you're going to be moving forward. Really funny. We've got that new moon energy there. This is a Cancer card. So, and we did see the Virgo moon right back here. You are good enough. So you do deserve to have good things. When it comes to your service to humanity, you work really hard for what you have. Don't let anybody come in here and piss on your Cheerios. Okay. That's not even cool. Like I said, at the end of the day, with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you're going to feel, emotional fulfillment, happiness. I don't see any regret here, really, when it comes right down to it. I see no regrets in any of this. Let me see, what is the advice today for September 7th, Spirit, when it comes to this reading? What advice do you have? Okay, yeah, I do feel like there is some type of communication, and I feel like there's a masculine energy that is kind of pissed off. Maybe there's going to be some type of a phone call from a masculine, because we do have both the Capricorn cards here. I'm seeing a masculine hasty energy here and a masculine hasty energy here. He just looks like he has no couth. And then you've got the masculine energy in the reverse, and you see the feminine in the upright, okay? She's the one who's standing in the upright, so, this could be a masculine coming up to bat with a feminine, and I feel like the feminine, she's got her wits about her, so you might want to be really careful. I do feel like there is some type of amending of a relationship, finding blessings in exactly where it is that you are right now. And one more card. You know what? Like I said, you are not willing to be flexible in this situation. You are not willing to, you're not willing to bend for this situation. And I feel like, that's kind of what it's asking you to do. Let's go ahead and read the yang energy. So I do feel like for some of you, maybe you are walking away from a masculine, and that's something that you've had to do. You've had to walk away. Protection message from this one says, be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action. That's what I'm talking about here. Very impulsive, very hasty action, okay? Masculine energy. It says, be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. For some of you, find blessings in the solitude that you're in right now. There could be a conversation, that is a blessing in disguise, even though maybe it's masked in some type of a hasty, argument or fight or whatever. The number 52, I'm going to read that one real quick. 52, 52. Okay, so it says mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So maybe, like I said, maybe there's been an argument between you and a coworker, maybe you and somebody you've been in business with, or somebody you've been investing with, or, a relationship, or any one of those things. And you are, needing to mend this relationship, but you're not willing to be flexible when it comes to, giving away your power. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very thing we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others, to set yourself free. So set yourself free. If there was some type of an argument or whatever that happened in the past, I feel like, maybe now you have won over this argument. I don't want to say that you're a winner, because usually in these situations, there's really no winners and losers. The only time you're a winner is when you don't back down, when you know that it is, somebody is going against you, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like you won. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it feels like an empty victory, but I'm not seeing that here. So with the flexible card in the reverse for the protection message, it says, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator, okay? So I feel like that you're going to get some type of a call today. You're going to feel really good about whatever this call is all about. I definitely always see this as a communications card. Again, today is all about communications, and I feel like you're going to have to be very, this is a blessing. Whatever this is, you're supposed to be in this situation. It could have something to do with work, relationships, does not matter. It depends on where you're at, okay? So I feel like, there's going to be some type of a win-win situation for everyone. Spirit, please show me their love life for September 7th. What messages, what guidance do we have for their love life, for the collective, for September 7th? All right, so we've got forgiving and learning, let your friends help you, and one more card. Spirit, there it is. Wow, we got two more. Calling in your soulmate and past life relationship. See, there's the deception. Okay, somebody here, and this is going back towards the top, I feel like there's that devil energy. You were definitely dealing with some type of a deceptive energy that was going on here. And I feel like these people are having to make amends, and they're having to clean up something that had happened. And I feel like, you need to sit down and kind of talk to your friends, and whatever this is, talk it out, have conversations, because I feel like there's also been some type of deception in a friendship group. And I feel like there needs to be some type of a talking out, like maybe somebody talking behind somebody else's back. I'm really getting that here. Another thing too is be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it when it comes to your relationships. For some of you, you're saying, I don't want a relationship, or, whatever. And I feel like that is such bullshit. You're definitely wanting a relationship because you're calling one in. You're manifesting. So again, I feel like it's going to start coming in and you're going to start noticing signs. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So I do feel like making sure that you are closing out a cycle of third-party relationships, forgive and learn from the situation. For some of you, you're saying you don't want a relationship because you've been cheated on in the past. Get over that shit, okay? Go to counseling, schedule a reading. We can all talk about why you needed to go through that experience so that you don't keep yourself stuck and saying that you don't want a relationship when really in all actuality you do. And you're lonely. Everybody is lonely right now. For those of you who do not have relationships, you are lonely, even if you try to lie to yourself and say that you're not. Okay? At the end of the day, I feel like you need to call in on some friends, go out, have a cocktail. I don't usually say go out and have a cocktail, but let your hair down. Go enjoy yourself. Okay, be careful that you're not always, in these situations to where you're constantly drinking. For some of you, I feel like you're just dealing with a deceptive friend. You had a friend who was talking shit behind your back and you need to clean that up. For others of you, someone here was wearing a false self mask. They started seeing you now as a blessing, and I feel like they're thinking more and more about you and how they would like to have, more than just a friendship with you. They would like to call you in as somebody that they would like to, plant the seed with and really offer you their cup of love. And I feel like, this has been something that they've been thinking about for quite some time, and I feel like they are getting ready to move forward in this relationship. So congratulations to those of you who are dealing with coming into union. Excuse me. Again, 1111, your cup runneth over, bringing love into the situation, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you guys together. So I do feel like somebody is starting to come into your spirit. I feel like this person is spying on you. I do feel like it is a masculine energy. I don't care, not gender specific. If you want to take on the masculine role, great. If you don't, great. You are a masculine, great. I don't care either way, okay? Whatever your preferences are, when it comes right down to it, I do feel like the masculine energy is the one that is spying on the feminine energy, and the feminine energy is just standing up for herself. She's moving forward, with or without this masculine. Maybe he was like, nope, I don't want a relationship, and saying he didn't want one when really in all actuality, he wants to be forgiven now. He actually wants to be your friend. He wants to be more than just friends. So he is kind of, you very well could hear from this person today. For some of you, this isn't going to be for everyone. At the end of the day, like I said, go out, hang out with your friends, enjoy your life, and just be happy with where you are. Let's go ahead and keep your thoughts positive, because we're still in that new moon energy, okay? It is showing up here with the Chariot. Spirit, please show me the couples love life. Couples, what messages do we have for the couples? Spirit, please show me. All right, there it is. Wow, couples. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So whatever that means for you couples. And for singles, what messages do we have for the single Spirit? Okay, there it is. All right, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, okay? We are in Virgo season. This is the Hermit, okay, energy, and that is really going within. And I feel like, look within, and I feel like, for some of you, I feel like this looking inside of yourself, what is causing you to feel this way is because of past deception. You might not, if you do have somebody who reaches out, you're at that place of like, can I forgive this person? Have I learned the lesson? Do I want to bring them back in knowing that, they didn't even act like a friend, and so that's going to be something that you're going to have to think about, long and hard on whether or not you're going to give this person a second chance. And honestly, if it's like a third chance and a fourth chance, come on, man. Don't do that first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, shame on, ... That's enough of that shit. You get one chance and one chance only with me. And then after that, I am playing no fucking games. So, because otherwise, this is past life shit, and they continue to come back in every fucking life, and they play this whole deception bullshit on you, okay? knock it off, and, don't let somebody continue to breadcrumb you and not bring you into the fold. I'm not really seeing that here, but I am seeing some type of, hasty communication. So, for some of you, it is a lot of like back and forth sexual communications to make sure it doesn't just stay that way, that it kind of, comes out. Make sure that you guys are picking up the phone and actually talking. Okay, really important. I almost see that as a game of like telephone. Pick up your phone, and also, reach out to a friend. For some of you, a friend is going to be reaching out to you. They're going to want to talk about something that's something of importance that they've been going through, and it could have something to do with some type of deceptive energy, devil energy, controlling energy, all of those things. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, you know where all my information is. All right, you guys, I love you all so very much, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll chat again tomorrow. Take care.